From her budgetary bumps in the road to her fiery fall into Saturn, the Cassini space probe, this week on Kentucky Fried Chronology.
How we doing, chronologists? I'm Beau.
And I'm Chuck.
Welcome back, Ep.3. What are we doing? What are we doing? Tell them I'm so excited. I know they just watched the intro thing, but tell them I want to.
It's our first foray into space with the Cassini space probe.
You're going to the one place they can't reach me. Space! Cute Tim Curry meme. We're only funny to like 8 people.
Very small group.
But no, today's gonna be great. We're doing the Cassini space probe. My favorite planet. Is it your favorite planet? Which is your favorite planet? Mine is Saturn.
It's good pick.
Good pick.
Good pick.
Good pick.
Good pick. Gotta say though, probably Neptune, or at least at least until recently, when they got us a real what the actual color of Neptune looks like. It's not as blue as we once thought it was.
It's still pretty blue.
Yeah, but now Saturn's
pretty. Well, I mean, Saturn is
number 3.
Well, Saturn's brown.
Yeah, but it's got the ring.
It's like a beige color with some swirls of orange in it. It's not like Jupiter with all like the distinct. It's like white, orange, white, orange. Saturn,
or whatever it feels like.
Saturn kind of goes beige blue because it's got that weird blue,
and then the hexagon
on the top. That's really fucking cool.
This will have
fuck tons of pictures. By the way, this whole episode, I'm just probably gonna look at these,
flash
check
show
it out.
of cool pictures because we're gonna ramble a lot. This one's
but this is my favorite space probe to my favorite planet. Where did it all start? Do you remember? I have notes. Do you have any?
Mostly mental ones.
I can't remember the guy's name because I'm a dumb fucking didn't write it down. But some European scientist in 1989 after the. Oh shit! That's right. I almost skipped right over this.
After what?
What we're drinking.
Oh, today.
And this is special. This is
home brewed.
My boy here.
Ginger beer. I'm not entirely sure what strength, but it is.
My friend stout. Chuck has made beer, and I'm so happy. Jesus, man. God damn.
It is not beer. You were not.
What the fuck? What is that?
I may have juked the ginger a little bit stouter.
Juked the ginger. It tastes like that tastes like pine saw.
This episode's gone off the rails, man.
No, it's great, but oh Jesus Christ, man. That is ginger.
That's basically
that is just all that is just ginger.
That is basically
you need to readjust your recipe.
A lot less ginger.
Oh fuck, or something. I don't know how to make it, but there is definitely booze in that. It'll get you drunk.
So I did my job.
Hell, son, warn a motherfucker.
Dude, your sinuses didn't. This is what we.
I was expecting. I don't. Ginger. You eat pumpkin pie and shit like that. I was expecting, like a light. Jesus, I feel like I just jawed a fucking ginger root. Don't carry it around like spit tobacco. Oh, fuck! What the hell are we talking about? Cassini. That's right.
Yes, Cassini. All right, let's put away what I'm calling the cold toddy.
God damn, man!
That will clean your sinuses out. Because
I hope you're not too offended that if I don't drink much of this.
Oh, I'm fine. Again.
Your wine is way better. I think you should do more wine. Cassini. This all started because the Voyager probe and the Pioneer 1 probe did a flyby of Saturn and sent back
some really
some juicy ass pictures, right? Which
especially
we'll put those up here. Especially so like the rings, the really good one, Voyager Center the Rings, or it's like the little video and it looks like a record player fucking going. Yeah. So then NASA a bunch of scientists at NASA got super excited and we're like, well, I mean, what if we orbited it and just kind of stayed around Saturn? Because there's lots of cool shit around Saturn. And some European guy wrote a proposal in 1989. I remember the date because he said it a lot. Wish he would have said his name more. To build this and the Huygens probe that they were going to drop on Titan, Saturn's largest moon. And in, what was it, like 1990? Right? That that Congress was like, okay,
you guys are going over budget.
No, it wasn't even that. This was like in the beginning. That's later. We'll get to that. But this was just like with them being like, all right, you guys can do this, but you're going to have the strictest ass budget. You're going to have to we're going to have to come together with all these other agencies and work together. And God's help you if you fucking go over budget. We're going to cut the thing off. Just done. Congress was laying down all these ultimatums. So they had this big. Did you watch it? The video I sent you, where they this was great. This is the best kind of history where we've actually filmed it and you can watch it. Like they filmed this whole conference of these scientists coming together to discuss like which pieces of equipment were important and like you see that one guy go up there and be like, my department's kind of getting fucked, but you guys are going to get halfway through this and realize that you need a magnetometer or whatever the fuck the guy was. He had a big mustache and shit. He was not happy that his shit was getting cut.
Yeah, because you're going to need the thing that I'm
and guess what? That guy, did you pay attention? Like 45 minutes later in that video, you pay attention, like 5 years later, that guy's in charge of the entire project.
Of course.
That cracked me up. I was like, yeah, man. And he got his magnetometer. It's the boom arm that sticks off of Cassini.
Yeah.
We'll have a picture that thing. They almost cut that off.
Oh goodness.
But then, so we start.
Everyone with an ego
got calmed down.
The decision-making process, and that guy got put in charge.
The guy in charge in the 90s, he came up with an idea for how to like handle all this stuff, and like instead of just being like, you guys get this, you guys got that, you guys got this, he's like, he worked it on like a barter system. Like, all right, we need help doing this. If we help you guys do that, will you help these guys over here do that? Right?
I'm reminded of a DS9 episode.
A little bit.
The one where Cisco's desk went missing for a while.
Where Quark and or not Quark, but Nog and Jake are trying to get the fucking Mickey Mantle baseball card or whatever for Cisco.
Oh, I can't remember.
And they end up fucking, or is it the self-sealing stem bolts and the Yammick sauce? I don't know. Nog's had a bunch of fucking.
Anyway,
that is not at all with space, but not what we're fucking talking about. But after all that, we get everything together, and we've got we got like $3.9 billion to work with, not a cent fucking more. So they set to work, and takes them like six years to build,
which is pretty
good, especially considering
pretty short. Considering it's bigger than you think it is.
It's the size of a bus.
It's pretty big, like double-decker English.
Yeah, like it's like 30 feet long.
This is no Curiosity rover that's like the size of a big old four-wheeler. No,
this thing is gigantic. Like it wouldn't fit on the shuttle. They had to pull out the Air Force's big Titan fucking heavy lifter rocket to get this bastard up.
Which we show a little quick of that because we don't see those no more.
More power. Footage. You act like I'll try. I'll try and have a video of it launching,
or at least a quick
here. Don't quote me on it. But the whole time I read this, there's like it seemed like every fiscal year, whatever the fuck that means, Congress was trying to kill this. Like every year it came up, like this was like on the budget discussion. They were like, so I mean, I get that they're still on budget and on schedule, and like there hasn't been any real problems, but do we really need to do this? You know, those fucking politicians.
The ones that think every time we
spend something on space, it's a boondoggle.
Yeah, or every time we go halfway on a budget on spending on getting something done, they want to pull out because they think they're afraid of the sunk cost fallacy or something.
Even if it's going super well, they're just like, no, something's going to go wrong.
Paranoid about it.
It's going too well. Yeah, no, they did this for the whole like construction of Cassini. So, but you know, oddly enough, the Huygens probe that the European Space Agency was building
flew together.
Not a fucking problem. They're like, oh, you're still on budget and on time? Cool. Call us if you have any problems. Europe's much nicer about their space program, apparently, especially in the 90s.
That's probably tragically changed. I haven't.
Yeah, feel that alcohol. Goddamn.
Appreciate you being a trooper.
I'll keep drinking it, buddy. Don't worry.
I'm telling you. Oh, medicine. That shit'll calm your stomach down. It's got so much ginger in it. It has to.
The guy in charge in 1990, the one that was like, you came up with the barter system plan to help all the departments work with each other. His name is John Cassini, which is just so fucking perfect. It is so close to being Cassini that I had to write his name down. But then we get to 1997 and they launch it. And it's going to take 7 years, I think,
to get... Beau, work your magic.
We're talking to Editing Beau. I'm talking to the people. You talk to Editing Beau after the show is over. You leave us fucking guy. But 97, they launch it. It's going to take 7 years to get there, but it's not just like... It's not like they launched it and just said, all right, cool, everybody fuck off for 7 years. We'll come back when it gets there. No, it's way more complicated than that. It has to do 4. No, there's 4. It has to do 4 gravity-assisted slingshots. It's launched from Earth, swings around, hits Venus, whips around it twice, comes back, flies past Earth, gets another boost, and then hits Jupiter and gets a massive boost of it was crazy. Swing, yeah. It was going like 80,000 mile an hour when it got to Jupiter, and then after it hit Jupiter, it was going damn near 100,000 mile an hour.
Nice.
And then off to that, and then again, it's not like these people are just sitting with their thumbs up their ass. They got this badass probe flying through space. You bet your ass they turned it on. We've got it, not what people talk about a lot. It's all about Saturn stuff. There's awesome pictures of Earth, Venus, Jupiter, all the stuff that Cassini flew past. And they got all kinds of nice data because, why the fuck not? Turn the sumbitch on when it goes past it.
Right, yeah, I remember seeing photos of Jupiter.
There was argument about this. Again, of course, from the politicians being like, well, why would we do it cost somebody going like this? Jesus Christ. It runs off of plutonium. It's not going to kill the battery that much to take a few...
Plutonium and taxpayer dollars, which
it's already spent. It's gone. Don't worry about it. It's in space. That money is spent. Use it as much as you can. Get all the data you can. This is the scientists' argument. I hate politicians. They're always got a bug up their ass about something, and they don't understand that, it's already fucking just let us turn the fucking thing on. But they did. They conceded and let them fucking turn it on. And in 2004, it reaches the Saturn system, but we're not done. We're not safe yet.
So 97 to 04.
Yeah. 7 years. That's a long trip, even with the
solar system's big
gravity assists of doing all that. It took a long time. Because we dove
in to go to Venus, circled twice, and came back to Earth. And then
circled Earth, launched out, whipped around Jupiter, and then got slung off over to Saturn. And we're not done yet. We're not safe. We got one more very, very important thing we have to do. Otherwise, this is just a really expensive flyby. We have got to break this thing before it goes past Saturn. And in order to do this, they have to thread it through one of the rings in an up arc trajectory, and about midway up the arc, hit the burners and let it burn for 96 minutes to slow it down and turn it to where it will arc perfectly and go back through the other side of the same ring that it went through, all fucking hundreds of millions of miles away from Earth, and with a 3-hour radio delay in between us and the probe. So we tell it to do something.
It takes
3 hours for it to fucking even get it.
So we're 3 light hours away from Saturn.
Yes. Yeah.
Precision timing.
Fucking nailed it.
Nice.
Perfect swoosh.
So you got to
Jordan couldn't have hit that.
You got to send the signal to burn, and then stop the burn at the exact right time.
Yeah, and in that video that you can get from NASA and the Jet Propulsion's lab, you can watch it on YouTube. You can sit and watch all of them. Yeah, watching the screen, being like, "Oh fuck! If that little curve thing doesn't happen." Right, that they're all talking about, they got the graph up there and they're like sitting there all watching it and stuff, and then their thing goes and they're like, it turned, oh my god, it turned, and then they're all just sitting there and stuff, and then like, it leveled out, oh my, like they all won the Super Bowl. It was great.
Dudes high five.
Yeah, no, there were, like, there was a lady crying. It was awesome.
It's like
off of it, what basically just kind of looked like, you know, like the little wave meter on your stereo back in the 80s, you know, the woo.
Nice.
Fantastic. But then we get into the fun stuff.
The science
and all the fucking cool pictures. And I brought my laptop.
Awesome.
I brought my laptop because I'm smart.
You wanted to show
and I have, okay, he hasn't seen this. I found it and got a little stoned and watched it for probably longer than I needed to, but it was super fun. There is a video of every picture Cassini ever took, time-stamped, and I suggest slowing it down, actually, because if you play it at normal speed, it all goes by really quick and is flashy and trips with you. But you can watch it. Approach Saturn, all this stuff. I'll try and put some of it up here, but I want him to see this. And I want his reaction. Can you see it? You all get to see this too. Raw, unedited sequences.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, we got some definite flash. Wow.
Right. Look at that.
Just the clear line of Saturn shadow on its own ring is neat.
My thing is you can see when it needs to change to a different camera view, the whole probe turns because it doesn't have spinning things. You have to turn the entire fucking thing. So in this, every time the planet like that right there, it's turning to a different. It's turning to a different camera angle.
And at that speed, well, are these photos heading toward the planet?
Yeah, this is it moving in. See the timestamp up here? March 6th, March 7th, 2004, March 8th, and it just keeps counting down. It's a daily.
I haven't noticed it
approach. Watch it. Just wait for it. Well, that's how far away it is. That's how big the planet is, and the distance is. Like, if you could travel toward it for a week and it won't get any bigger. We're still in March. It hasn't grown any.
Yeah. It's really neat because you can see, if you really watch quick, especially like, you'll see its moons.
Yeah, you can see you see the moons going through.
They're moving fast.
See, there went one right there. Yeah. Went one right there.
End of March, we're starting to get a little bit closer.
Yep, it's getting a little bigger. Ah, no!
And my immersion is now.
Oh my. Okay, watch it on the actual NASA website. There's no ads. Don't do it on YouTube.
Yeah, there's a little interactive thing on their website, because I messed around on the NASA website for a good while. They have an interactive...
That's where a lot of our research came from, was the NASA website.
Yeah, straight from the horse's mouth. Why not, right?
So I'm just going to let this play. You keep talking.
So, and it's got like an interactive, like, fully timeline of the entire mission, and you could actually, if you really was that committed, You could set the mission down and have it play in real time on your computer.
Yeah, that's what this is, but just in picture form.
Oh. But it's pretty neat. You can get it's got like a little 3D model you can look and see.
Yeah, probably like more in depth than this, but like this would be cool if color. You put. Oh, fuck that! It needs music. That's the only problem I had. It needs like some trippy space, like some
there, Sarah.
You know, some Grateful Dead. You know. Another thing I think is cool on these is when the camera shifts and the planet's out of focus. Did you see it? The little whoosh of particles. That's radiation coming off that the camera's fucking picking up when it turns. Those little streaks coming up the camera when it turns.
Yeah, because that would make a...
See that right there?
Radiation damage would do that to a camera.
So, yeah. But that's the video. Chuck, do you have a favorite picture? Oop, of Saturn? Because we haven't got the Titan yet.
Probably just the classic pale blue dot one.
Oh, where it's looking back. That's Voyager.
That was Voyager?
Yeah.
That wasn't Cassini?
Yeah, that was Voyager. Voyager's the pale blue dot. I believe, well, I mean, we got the computer up, we can look. I believe there is a picture of Earth from Cassini.
Huh. So one that we know, a picture that I do know is from Cassini. Oh, a really neat one of Io. Because you could see
this one?
Evidence of recent volcanic activity, as well as like way super old stuff. Yeah,
that the one you're talking about, or it's got the rings, and then we're here at the bottom of the frame.
Yeah, it's like in between.
Yeah, I'll up there. But yeah, look, there we are. Look how tiny. We're so fucking small. You know my favorite one?
Oh, while he's looking at this, it's a good time for me to talk about the hexagon. We know Saturn's mostly like gases, with there's probably like a liquid hydrogen sea down there if you're deep enough. But that means that's a bunch of swirling gas keeping the shape of roughly a hexagon.
Up at its north pole.
Yeah, it's both poles. Both of them. So it's probably, I think it might have something to do with Saturn's magnetic field interacting with the gases in a
this one
way. Yeah, that one's
with cool. The shadow playing across the.
Also up there.
Yeah, they'll see it, but you right here where the planet's shadow goes across the rings, and it's just like cool. It looks like a top hat or like a sombrero. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's my favorite one because that's an actual just color, natural color. That is the color Saturn is. Kind of a beigeish blue gold color. Yeah. And I think it's pretty.
Wasn't it no, that was Jupiter. The comet that hit it. That was Jupiter, wasn't it?
Oh, where it broke up and like 8 of them went down the line. Yeah, that was Jupiter.
Because you can see like a bunch of different colors you don't normally see. But that was on Jupiter.
But speaking of asteroids and moons and things, Saturn has some pretty cool moons
that aren't just the ones
that aren't just bits of rock and stuff. But there is one that is just a bit of rock that I think is cool as fuck. It's called Mimas, and it looks like a Death Star.
The Death Star
one. That one's cool as fuck. Because it
was hit by something so big.
Something huge. Destroyed it. It should have. I don't see how this thing. I don't see how this thing didn't get blown away, because that fucking pockmark is literally like half the size of the whole moon.
It looks like
yeah.
I swear it looks like.
But the big one is Titan, right?
Yeah.
That's the one that everybody was like, holy shit, it's got some kind of atmosphere. There's got to be something special about it. It's why the European Space Agency built the Huygens probe.
Yeah, that's kind of why they want us to drop it off there on our way.
Yeah, they did. It was great. They just Cassini flew by, waved goodbye to its little bell-shaped buddy, and it fucking just floated. And it's another cool video you can do. They took all the pictures of that. It's only like 3 minutes long. You can watch the Huygens probe descend through the clouds, and there's this It's a mountain that looks like a spider.
I'm gonna have to check that.
Yeah, it's got all these like crags going out into a spindle shape. It looks like this giant mountain spider just coming out from the methane clouds of this alien world. Like orcs live here, right?
I'm just thinking Babylon 5 shadow vessels half buried on Titan.
Yeah, there you go. That's what that is. It's one of those.
Show them what that is.
I'll find a picture of it. No. Fuck you.
Watch Babylon.
Fuck you. 5. Yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about, stop what you're doing. Go watch Babylon 5. It's great.
It's free to watch on Tubi. The ads are short. It's one of those shows that's so old, no one even bothers to.
You gotta love. It's got Bruce Boxlinger in it. Come on, you gotta love it.
No one.
Yes, they do. Scarecrow and Mrs. King.
Oh yeah.
God damn it.
Oh, anyway, and
yeah, back to the actual episode. The Titan probe was a huge success too. They found all kinds of like
all sorts.
It rains methane. Like it has the exact same like water cycle we do on Earth. Like it evaporates, goes in the clouds, comes back down. But it's methane because it's so cold out there that it can't stay in a gaseous or it stays in a liquid state, and it's super cool. And that led them to be like, well, I mean, there's got to be like there's got to be like a lake or something. And they sent Cassini around just spinning for a while. It felt like. Until it's one of those just like, we're done. No, this was Cassini. This was after they sent the probe down. The probe found the mountains, but no actual like liquid methane. Yeah, I didn't see anything, but it was like, it's there, right? So it's like, we still haven't given up hope. And Cassini was going around and they were about to give up and send it back to another moon or do something else. And it took one last kind of look back, and the slutty sun, that whore, just happened to shine perfect on Titan, and there was this glint, like in a movie, like off toward the North Pole. So they're like, "Wait, go fucking see, go see what the hell that was." They go back and they found this giant ocean of methane toward the North Pole. Yeah, I guess that just happened. Like the clouds just happened to be thin enough that it reflected the sunlight just up into space enough for Cassini's. Hang on. No, I wrote it down. It's one of the systems. It's a light resonance.
LiDAR?
No, light resonance detection system or something like that. I can't fucking remember. It's got a bunch of fucking cool shit on it, but that picked it up, so they sent it back. And now we know that there's liquid methane on Titan, and it has all these other cool shit. And I think they're planning another mission. Like, remember a few years ago they were talking about those helicopters on Mars and shit, and like that worked. They want to do a bigger version of that and send it to Titan.
Oh, you're talking about the helicopter with like the bouncy leg?
Yeah.
Like a giant, yeah.
Yeah, and it kind of hops and propellers for a while, and then boop, and then boop. Sit there, yeah. They want to make a bigger one and send it to. I read this somewhere. I don't know if this is actually true. Which, if it is true, they should definitely do it.
I saw an article with concept photos, so take that for what it is.
Yeah. If 20 years from now, they'll finally get around to it.
It's one of those. It's been on the drawing board. We just need the budget. Yeah,
but sure. Titan, badass, awesome. But chances of any kind of organic life, pretty small, right? But all hope is not lost.
Yeah, for all we know,
there are other moons, and one moon in particular is Enceladus, which I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with, because I'll get into that later. But right now, we'll talk about why I like it. It is the frozen ice moon that has liquid water underneath it, and Cassini is the reason we found it, because it drove past, and it's the picture. The picture's so cool. with the gushers of and the gushers coming out underneath it, and then Cassini even did a flyby like super close, like went through the plumes, and it is straight up H2O, just water.
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of salt and other.
Yeah, I mean other stuff, but it's water. It's
most of that is water. Yeah,
basically almost the same composition as our oceans here, with a few variations because space.
There's a bit of ammonia.
Yeah, we had dog problems. No, don't come over. Go back over there.
Go lay down.
You know what you did? Yeah. See there. Yeah. Anyway, Enceladus. We found liquid ocean water, and that led the entire scientific community to be like, oh, well, there's fish.
Yeah,
right.
Fish aliens.
I want to go fishing on Enceladus. That'd be dope. That's the ultimate ice fishing.
That's what. No, even better. Ultimate spear fishing.
When you go like cold suit, dive under the ice and fucking.
Why not?
I feel like it'd be hard enough to just regular ice fish on Enceladus. Chuck wants to we dive under the ice. We must swim with the alien.
Yes.
You can make a bone spear.
To hunt the alien, you must know how to travel through this terrain.
There you go. Oh, you
couldn't spit the word out. I know. I almost had a cool promo.
You had half of a cool statement thought out, but started saying it before you finished it in your head.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. Anyway,
but there's
probably a load of bacteria and water microbes.
Yeah,
probably maybe water funguses, because God only knows what funguses can get up.
Well, the coolest thing about it is it shouldn't happen. You know how far that is from the sun? It should just be a solid ball of ice. There shouldn't be any liquid. Well, the cool thing about it is gravity from Saturn is pulling on one side, and the other side is getting pushed in from fucking trying to escape Saturn's gravity. So it's kind of accordioning in on itself, going
it's like a piece of Play-Doh. When you start playing with it at first, it's really hard, but after you kind of work it and put some energy into it, it's real soft and pliable. So yeah.
So that wobble, as they've dubbed. I love NASA sometimes, but they're like, we're super smart, high-techy, scientific people. Wobble. or what was it? Einstein's like weirdness or something. He used it. Strange. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, strange action at a distance. Spooky something.
Spooky. Yeah, spooky something.
Spooky action at a distance.
Yeah, there it is. He's like, because I don't know what that is, but it's weird. So I'm going to call it spooky.
Thing.
Now I'm going to go back into my techno babble, because I understand that. That gets fancy big tech words, because I understand it. I don't know what it is. Weird, gimmicky, spooky, wobble, shimmy. I call it the Enceladus shimmy. Right?
So after Enceladus, as Enceladus does its shimmy, as long as nothing messes up its current gravity.
Yeah, pretty much. As long as it stays in that orbit.
It'll stay stable. It'll be a stable ocean down there longer than ours will be, because when the sun gets literally too bright, think about that, we'll die. All life on Earth will die.
Well, it'll expand out past Jupiter, which I imagine would just kind of melt the surface ice.
The mine thing happened before yours.
With the sun going...
sun gets brighter and basically boils us before it goes nova, or not nova.
Well, it's not going to nova. It's just going to expand.
But anyway, back to Enceladus. Wow,
we're just star death argument. We like space, as you can tell.
Obvious. Anyway,
but yeah, that's Enceladus, and then for the next 19 and a half years, Cassini just kind of does its great work, floating around, being awesome, sending us data about Saturn. And it's all good. It's going to float around forever, isn't it? It's just going to be out there always. Like Voyager, right? Like Voyager and Pioneer and all these other ones that we've just sent out into the nothing. It's going to be there for goddamn ever, right, Chuck? Right? Please tell me. Lie to me, man.
I think it's time for the sad, tragic end.
I don't want to. They killed it.
They did.
And this is the hate part of Enceladus is they want to why? You know why? They wanted to make sure that, oh well, if there is life on Enceladus and the probe were to crash even anywhere near it, apparently, that's gonna make people be like, well, it's our fault because we contaminated it. Blah, blah, blah. So we're just gonna crash it into Saturn and render it into particles that will never ever be ever differentiated from the surface of Saturn ever again. And yay, but we recorded some good data on the way down.
And got some cool pictures.
No, we got some. We got some really cool pictures. That's one of them. I can't argue with that one. Even
this is where you're like, well, I can't be that.
No, there's a really fun, or not fun, but really cool. You can watch it. It's like a long track of the pictures. Like it's like got black bars on each side, like its view of the camera and stuff. And you can see it, and it's going. It's like got little jiggies on the outside edge of it that are real sharp. Because the probe is trying to maintain its course through the winds of Saturn, and it keeps getting harder and harder, and the waves get bigger, and then it cuts out
because it
finally spun out into nothing. And
it started to spin. It was a fatal spin. It would have.
And you can watch it happen. You can watch the signal die. There's footage of the people in NASA sitting watching it's basically a heart monitor for the fucking thing. It's up on the screen and it's a big line with a bloop, 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 bloop. And then they're sitting there watching it. There's a countdown timer and then just bloop. Nothing. There's a lady back there. She's just like, oh. She doesn't know whether to cry, laugh, whatever. She's just, Should I explain to them why I'm so hot about this?
I figured you were going to before you told it why. Or before you told
why I'm so mad at NASA for blowing up the Cassini space probe. It's not like I worked on it or anything.
Shot at immortality.
No, it's okay. When I was a wee lad of, how old was I in the like 96, 97 when I got this? It was like 5th grade. I was like 8, 9 years old.
I'm surprised this happened around here. Like, how could a kid from here?
Don't ask me. My Aunt Tammy did this. My Aunt Tammy, for my birthday one year, got me a present, and it was so cool. She got NASA to engrave my name onto a little gold plate. They were doing a thing, I guess. Well, no, I believe it now. Doing the research, they needed extra money for shit. So, hey, science fans, you want your name on a gold plaque? Give us $500, right? And we'll do that for you. Did they actually do it? I'll never know. They could have just lied to us all. But I got a fucking I got a plaque with a thing and a certificate saying my name was going to fucking space and it was going to orbit Saturn, and in 7 years we'll send you another thing saying it arrived, which they did do when I was in high school. I'm in high school. I get home from school one day, and there was in the mail. There's a letter from NASA saying, "Hey, your space probe arrived at Saturn." I'm like, "Oh, dope! That's fucking badass." So I thought my name was gonna.
You said your space probe.
My space probe,
because
my name is on it.
Exactly. You feel a sense of
my name was on it. I own that motherfucker. Has it got your name on it? Was your name on it? My name was on it.
Take stock, space people with, looking to fundraise.
I'm sure I'm not the only one, but I mean, my name was on it. It was my space probe. God damn it! And then I'm going to be immortal. I'm going to float through space forever. Right. The aliens in 1,000 years are going to find this wreck. Yes, they're going to find this wreck and they're going to wipe it off, and they're going to be like, "Who is this Biao Kroger guy?" Because no one can ever pronounce my name right when they read it. It's Beau. No, they definitely won't. Be good on them to get Biao out. You must be Asian. No, I'm not. But no, let's fast forward to 2017. I'm sitting in my crappy camper, scrolling through Facebook, and I see a little post about my ship.
Yeah, you don't even.
And I'm like, oh, cool, they're talking about my ship. It must have found something new. No, they are going to crash my ship into Saturn. Not only are they going to crash my ship into Saturn, Chuck, they're going to do it fucking 4 days before my birthday. So I can't help but make that think that that's a little personal. So yeah, that's why I'm so upset about this. So and I went and I got a tattoo to commemorate my spaceship. We'll put a picture up there because it's a great tattoo. You need
color and everything.
Need good tattoos. Garrett Carroll, Midnight Society Tattoos, Ashland. Good spot. Free plug for you, Garrett.
Right here.
But yeah, that's it. And I've been kind of red with NASA ever since. Even when they launch something to do something cool, I'm like, that's awesome, bro. But it's not going to bring back my ship.
I've been red with the government ever since they just
NASA's not the government. They're just a bunch of scientists that work for the government.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said the government. That's where they get that's where NASA gets their money from. The nerds want to do this, otherwise they wouldn't be working.
No, as we said earlier.
So as you probably noticed in the video here, our mics died. I'm stupid. I didn't charge them, but it's the last 4 minutes, so editing Beau will just throw in what next week's episode's going to be. We're going to do the East India Company, so tune in next week. I'll try to not fuck up again like this, and sorry.